Hey, Marlon, buddy. You gonna wrap it out for us? Well, don't just stand there. State your name. I told you I didn't want to be a witness. I told you. I thought one witness would be quite enough to prove the defendant's guilt. But apparently Right Daughter won't be satisfied until every stone is turned. Well, son of a... Alright, fine. If I gotta talk, then let's get this over with. Mr. Rimes doesn't seem like a willing witness. I wonder what Prosecutor Blackwell's gonna have him testify about.
So could we have your name and occupation for the record, witness?
Ahoy! Yo, 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 ho, ho, ho! People of the law, time to testify! Chilling with my crew at the ship shape, orcas, penguins, and the seascape. Cleaning and feeding, there ain't no end. But them bratty kids' tours, I shall transcend. New animal keeper from the house of rhymes. I'm the master keeper, Marlon with the rhymes.
Oh my! I'm afraid I couldn't understand a word you said. Is that flip-flop music young people nowadays like? The flip-flop? Have you got the flippity-flop? And you don't stop? You just keeps going?
So close, Your Honor, so close. And yet so far.
Please proceed with your testimony, witness, without the flip-flop. Don't flip-flop ever again.
Okay, fine. But I don't want to do this, I tell you. I feel like I'm selling Sasha out. Selling her out. I ain't no snitch. Marlon Rimes is not snitch on nobody. Ain't no do it. 7.8 out of 10. That was a solid 5 out of 7 rap, I'll have you know, Yorikani. A solid 5 out of 7. At about 10 a.m. I was in the staff room. I heard a loud noise from the pool room, so I went to the door to look in. I couldn't see the captain of the orca, but I saw a bunch of coins scattered around. The orca knows there's a certain spot people stand to play volleyball with her. I think maybe she knocked down the stuff that was piled up there and hit the captain. So that gives us a little more info about the area around the orca pool. Alright, orca pool diagram updated. The defendant made the stuff fall down. Overturned crates and assorted props were scattered all over the pool room floor. There's no doubt that it was the orca that caused the mess.
But could she really have done that from within the pool?
As I said, the orca is the only one that could have performed such a feat. The pool and its room were tidied the night before, including its various odds and ends. But when our Ryman Marlin checked on the scene, over 400 pounds of props had fallen. To move it all in one go would challenge even the brawny prisoner in the cell next to mine. What is he? The jail gossip? Well, we don't care about people in jail. So, how did 400 pounds of items all fall all at once? I'll tell you how. The orca pulled on the cloth that was underneath them. A weight that would be all but impossible for a human to move. Was child's play to an orca. During a friendly game of volleyball, the defendant made the crates fall. And the bag of coins that was among the items fell on the victim's head and killed him. No, I don't think that was it. The orca then toyed with the victim's body underwater, which is what Mr. Plume saw. Objection! But the witness only said he heard a loud noise. That doesn't automatically make it the sound of Orla making the items fall. Also, why did you only look in on the pool room anyway, Mr. Rimes? That orca sometimes makes a loud noise to summon her trainer. But I'm still a newbie, so I don't have a security card to get into the pool room yet. So even if she tries to summon somebody, there isn't much I can do about it.
I see, so the witness couldn't enter the crime scene.
Objection! If Mr. Rimes couldn't enter the room, there's at least one thing he can't be sure about. His statement that the orca was playing volleyball is purely speculation. Silence. Whether the orca was actually playing volleyball or not is not the issue. Traces of the orca's saliva were found on the cloth that was underneath the crates. The important point is that the orca is the only one that could have moved the items. I have to discredit that statement somehow. If I don't, It'd mean that Orla was the culprit, even if the victim died beside the pool. Okay. At about 10 a.m., I was in the staff room. Let's talk about that. Are you sure about the time you were eating in the staff room? What? Yeah, I'm sure. I'm pretty good with time. I've never been late to work once. If you're sure about the time, then there's something wrong with that statement. I'd better take another look through the court record.
All right, please continue with your testimony, Mr. Rimes.
I heard a loud noise coming from the pool room, so I went to the door to look in. At 10 a.m. We'll look through that in a minute. You heard the noise all the way in the staff room? That's right, the Oka pool and the staff room are pretty close to each other. Anyway, I heard the noise, so I went to the door of the pool room. But I didn't have a security card, so all I could do was look through the door crack. What kind of noise did you hear? Want me to describe it? Here we go. Oh, yes. Yo, what up, courtroom? To crash, boom, bowing down to relativity. Everything falling with sweet simplicity. This testimony, yo, it ain't got no fallacies. Things falling and breaking was pure insanity. Those are really hard to do because I don't get the words in advance. They try to bring them out as they say, so I don't know where it's going. And if they could just put it out, then I could actually rap to the beat. It's really challenging to get right. I'm sorry if it's terrible. I'm trying really hard to make it kind of match the music, kind of like that. Okay, but why the need to rap it?
Well, I didn't really get all of that, but in any case, I gather it was a very loud noise. Got the flip-flops. The flippity-flip-flops. Very well. Please describe what you saw at the scene.
I couldn't see the captain of the Oka, but I saw a bunch of coins scattered around. You couldn't see the victim? I was just looking through the door crack. I guess all that stuff was blocking my view. I did notice a whole bunch of coins scattered all over the place, though. But at the time, I had no idea the captain was dead. Killed by gold coins. Ironic, isn't it? Perhaps the Orca wanted to be paid for her labor. Paid in coins raining from the skies. Coins raining from the skies? He makes it sound almost poetic. But the hard truth is that those coins were actually the murder weapon. We all deserve to be paid for our work, do we not? I shall have a fine meal tonight. Taka will also have a fine meal. If you find our client guilty, that is. You don't get paid otherwise. Apparently. Mr. Rimes, do you have a theory on how the things got knocked down? Of course I do. The Orca knows there's a certain spot people stand to play volleyball with her. She uses this ball and does a spike, right? We had a nice little demonstration of Orla's spike for ourselves just yesterday. If you stand on the mark on the floor, the Orca spikes the ball at you. Taka is good at flying straight at his target as well. And I see plenty of targets right here in this room. Would anyone like to have their eyes scratched out by a hawk? Because I will command it. I will do it.
Please, no. No.
Eh? Everybody's so busy protecting their head, they forgot about the trial. Including you. Tell them what the defendant caused to happen. Well, the Orca knows people stand in a certain spot for volleyball. I think maybe she knocked down the stuff that was piled up in there and it hit the captain. Are you saying you think she knocked down the items on purpose? I don't want to believe it myself, but that Orca's pretty smart. It'd be easy for her to pull the cloth the stuff was on while she was playing volleyball. Orcas are really strong. One good pull and all those things would come crashing down. I guess maybe an Orca could be strong enough to make that much stuff fall. I've never seen an Orca play tug-of-war myself, but the fact is, this one did. The traces of the Orca's saliva found on the cloth prove it. How long do you plan to walk tightrope on those shaky theories of yours? Wait until you see me do acrobatics! Moments like these are what I became a lawyer again for. I don't know why, but Mr. Rimes is lying. I'm afraid I have to expose that secret he and Pearls were keeping to resolve this. You couldn't have been there. You were making kissy faces. Kissy kiss faces. Alright. It was accidentally switched with Pearl's calendar around 10:10 a.m. There was a loud bang, alright. Haha! Unintentional. You say you were in the staff room, but is that really true? Of course it's true. Why would I lie about a thing like that? Mr. Rimes, have you ever seen this calendar before? Hey, that's, I see you recognize it. Yeah, that's the rifle calendar. It's a big hit at the Ship Shape Aquarium gift shop. Thank you for shopping at Ship Shape.
Mr. Rimes, please refrain from scattering fish around the witness stand.
Not to worry your boldness. Taka will have them cleaned up in no time. Fly, my pet. Eat the fish. I guess that bird comes in handy now and then.
All right, Mr. Wright. We've all seen your cute souvenir. Now, if you wouldn't mind...
No, Your Honor. This isn't my calendar. It was originally the witness's, but it came into the possession of a certain young lady. What? Mr. Rimes and this young lady first met each other in the food prep room. After a mishap, their calendars got switched around. They ran into each other at about 10:10 a.m. in the food prep room, so clearly the witness was not in the staff room. In other words, there's no way he could have heard the noise in the pool room upstairs. Ah, pirate! What's this? This is the first I'm hearing about any calendar. That's because Mr. Rimes and Pearls were keeping it a secret. You lied to me! This transgression will not go unpunished. Taka, kill him. Ah!
So, Mr. Rimes, you didn't hear the noise of the equipment falling after all, did you?
Okay, I admit it. I didn't hear the noise in the orca pool room myself. But somebody told me about it. Who told you about it? It was, Unless you tell the truth, Mr. Rimes, I can't save Orla. And I'm sure you know how sad that would make Miss Buckler. I heard about it. From Sasha. What? From Miss Buckler? But that doesn't make sense! What's going on here? Now it's the trainer's own words that drive the orca into a corner. How do you like being bitten by your own client, right, Dono? I certainly didn't see this coming. What perfect timing. There was something I wanted to ask Miss Buckler about the orca. The prosecution calls the trainer, Miss Sasha Buckler, to the stand.
Yes, I suppose it would be a good idea to hear what the orca's trainer has to say.
I don't know what Sasha's gonna say, but I'll just have to meet it head-on, whatever it is.
We will take a 20-minute recess while the witness is summoned.
He's got to drive over from the aquarium, apparently. To be continued. Huh. Okay.